Good morning from KMVT.
Good morning, Southern Idaho. Here's a look at your digital news update. The Twin Falls County Sheriff's Office has released body cam footage from a deadly deputy-involved shooting that happened back in December. According to investigators, deputies responded to a home near Filer for a report of a 17-year-old boy with a knife who had stabbed two family members. The first deputy to arrive on scene confronted the 17-year-old, telling him to get on the ground. At first he did, but the teen got back up and walked toward the deputy, and that's when the deputy opened fire. The teen died at the scene. His name has not been released. The teen's mother and brother both survived. Authorities say no criminal charges will be filed against the deputy involved. Stay with KMVT for any updates. A man is now facing criminal charges following Sunday's fatal crash in Jerome. 29-year-old Rudy Oswaldo Perez Chavez appeared in court Tuesday afternoon for an arraignment hearing after being released from the hospital Monday night. He is facing felony vehicular manslaughter and aggravated driving under the influence charges. According to Idaho State Police, the crash happened Sunday evening at 486 West Road. Court documents show Perez Chavez driving a Pontiac G6 crossed over the center line and collided head-on with a Chevrolet Equinox driven by 72-year-old Carino Escobedo Pacheco, also from Jerome. Escobedo Pacheco died at the scene. A passenger in the Equinox was taken to St. Luke's Magic Valley before being transported to St. Alphonsus in Boise, while the other passenger was taken to St. Luke's Jerome Medical Center. Perez Chavez was airlifted to Portneuf Medical Center in Pocatello. It appears he was the only occupant inside the G6. Perez Chavez's breath samples tested positive for DUI at double the legal limit. Perez Chavez is due back in court on April 29 for a preliminary hearing. A jury has found Lori Vallow Daybell guilty of conspiring to murder her estranged husband, Charles Vallow. Prosecutors said that Vallow Daybell and her brother Alex Cox had planned to kill Charles so he could collect money from his life insurance policy and marry her then-boyfriend, Chad Daybell. The court was in a brief recess Tuesday afternoon before the verdict was read. Deliberations began Monday and resumed Tuesday morning. Vallow Daybell is not a lawyer but chose to defend herself. She didn't call any witnesses or put any evidence in her defense. Vallow's siblings, Kay Woodcock and Gary Vallow, told reporters they are grateful for the jury's decision.
Whatever I said, I struck a chord, and that's what I wanted to do. That's what I was trying to do, and I'm grateful. I mean, hey, the Lord put this, gave us, this was thrust upon us, and our lives just went into like a tornado.
And I'm just glad it's over with. I really am. My whole family is, my sisters, and I just want to thank everybody, the Arizona Prosecutor's Office, Trina Kay.
Vallow Daybell faces a life sentence without the possibility of release until serving at least 25 years. She was also sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole in Idaho for the deaths of J.J. Vallow, Tylee Ryan, and Tammy Daybell. Governor Brad Little recently signed a bill into law that will provide additional resources for hazmat teams across Idaho. Senate Bill 1130 will allow the transfer of nearly $9 million from the State Emergency Relief Fund. Doing so will provide more support to regional hazmat response teams, including those here in the Magic Valley. The bill officially becomes law on July 1st. Now let's check in with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli for a look at your weather.
And for the day today, we will see partly to mostly cloudy skies. High temperatures near 60 into the Wood River Valley. Into the northern Magic Valley will be into the mid-60s. We've got light westerly winds around 5 to 15 miles per hour for the day today. Twin Falls and surrounding communities into the mid-60s. Jackpot at 61. So is Oakley, but Burley and Rupert into the mid-60s with mostly cloudy skies going through the day today. Moisture chances increase from the Wood River Valley from 20 all the way up to 50% from today through Friday. Temperatures staying into the lower 60s, lower 60s on Saturday and mid 50s on Sunday. We have rain showers likely by then, and then for Monday and Tuesday the rain showers taper off and we'll still have highs near 60. Into the Magic Valley, a dry day today, partly cloudy, high is 64, near 70 Thursday and Friday. We'll keep those 20 to 30% chances of showers each day, otherwise partly to mostly cloudy skies. Down to 56 on Sunday with a 40% chance of showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. Windy conditions to round out the weekend and start next week. 62 on Monday with partly cloudy skies, and then for Tuesday back to mostly sunny skies, warmer, a high of 67.
And that was a look at your digital news update. We will be back with more of your local news today at noon. You can also send us story ideas by sending an email to news@kmvt.com.